Good afternoon. Welcome to BBT. I am his host, Hector, Beast Boxing Tiger. And here I have a Puerto Rican star, 2019 inducted for the Boxing Hall of Fame, none other than Jimmy Navarro. Jimmy, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Welcome to the 2023 Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, man. Listen, let me start by what is that you looking forward to? They being here today in this great weekend.
Well, I love to see I'm looking forward to see the new nominees for the Boxing Hall of Fame. It's something. It's an accomplishment that that all these kids want to get to, and I've gotten there. So I want to support them to help them have fun. Because that's what life is all about, having a little fun.
Hey, this weekend is about you guys. I'm just, you are the star. I'm just here to because I am so supportive of it. I love boxing. Tell me about you. Born in Puerto Rico. How do you like the interest in getting into boxing? Where it all started?
In Puerto Rico, I was walking by one of the gyms in the island, and I hear a taka taka taka, and that kind of like caught my attention. So I go see, and I see people throwing punches and stuff like that. And oh man, I want to do that. So I started going to the gym. I started going to a boxing gym. And shortly after that, we moved to Miami.
Yeah, well,
So
being in Puerto Rico, who you looked up to as fighters back in the day?
back then, I used to love Alfredo Escalera, Esteban de Jesus. Those were great fighters back then. And I used to, Sammy Serrano. Those were good fighters. And I used to look at their fights and I used to love it. Alfredo Gomez, tremendous fighter.
Man, I still think
Puerto Rico had a lot of talent.
Navarro, to me, that you went to with Fredo Gomez, to this day, I still think he's the best 122 pound to that's ever fought at that weight, and being 15 rounds, and and he had how many title defenses? I think it was
a whole bunch of title defenses.
13. I think it's 13.
14 at least.
And it's still a record still hold to this day at the 122nd.
In that weight class.
I remember now. Take me back because the competition, but there was 15 rounds. What weight were you fighting on back when you started?
112 pounds when I first started.
Oh, so you were big. This guy was probably got to get wet to get on the scale.
I was a little guy there.
And your first fight, man. Tell me, what do you have an amateur?
My first fight as an amateur, I had 40 wins, 8 losses as an amateur. And in the process, I won 4 state Golden Glove titles, and like 2 Sunshine State Game titles, and 1 regional title of the AAUs, which was back then AAUs. Now it's different.
You get an average of 40, 50, 70 amateur fights. I mean, that's just 8 losses. That's good. I mean, the national. I mean, 112 pounds. I know you just mentioned Escalera. You just mentioned so many guys that were just so dominant. And back then, correct me because I wasn't watching it back then like I'm watching it now, but the lightweight, flyweight division was just it was just everything, huh?
Yeah, definitely. The competition was tremendous. I mean, there was guys not just from Puerto Rico, but from all Latin America. That smaller weight class I made out of these people that want to dominate there.
Hey, you won 20, you got over 25 fights, you 21, 3, 16 KOs.
Yeah.
A great record. You were ranked #1 for the title back in 1988.
Right? 1988 by the
and then you came to the States here and you continue your career here.
I continued my career here. I turned pro in 1984, and I started professional in 1984.
Some of the guys you had the pleasure to work with, man. I'm excited here. You talking about
man? I fought against Orlando Canizales. I fought against Ray Minas Jr. I fought David Galvin. So pretty good names.
And this is what mi gente latina. Aquí tenemos un boricua de los duros del tiempo de Esteban de Jesús, de Gómez, Bazooka Gómez, Y Jimmy se hizo profesional después de 40 y pico peleas de amateur, ganó nacionales también.
No gané las nacionales, perdí en las nacionales, pero gané de estatales, gané 4 veces los guantes de oro.
So, aquí tenemos, y él fue de eso de la fama, lo eligieron en 2019. Un orgullo para Puerto Rico, para mi gente de Puerto Rico que nos hablen en inglés. Aquí estamos con Jimmy, porque Jimmy te habla puertorriqueño, te habla inglés, te habla, es como yo, te habla chino, te habla lo que sea.
Lo que tenga que hablar,
Para que sepa. Aquí yo siempre digo bochinche, pero del box, Jimmy, no del malo. Jimmy, y cuando peleaste, ¿cuál fueron una de las peleas que siempre se quedan como, wow, yo peleé con uno de los mejores, pero con esta persona, ¿qué pasó que fue impactante con esa pelea en cuestión? Que ganaste y después quiero oír una que maybe fue bien difícil para ganar y no pudiste.
No. Una que gané fue con David Galvin para el campeonato de ESPN.
Okay.
David Galvin estaba invicto con 18 peleas, ninguna perdida. Yo tenía en ese momento 18 peleas, una perdida. Él tenía 18 peleas, todas ganadas. So, ganar esa pelea fue lo que me subió al rankeado número 1, porque él era el que estaba rankeado antes que yo. Y ganando esa pelea fue lo que me subió allá. Y fue tremenda pelea, una pelea bien fuerte. Fue la primera vez que fui 10 rounds. Gané una decisión de 10 rounds.
Y obviamente estamos hablando, en los tiempos eran 15 rounds para los campeonatos.
En los 80 sí.
Y eran 12 rounds peleas regulares.
Para pelea para campeonato nacional o campeonato estatal eran 12 rounds. Pero para el campeonato mundial eran 15 rounds.
15 rounds. Estamos viendo la diferencia ahí para que vean, 112. ¿Y cuáles fueron una de las peleas uno de los peleadores que fue el más difícil en tu carrera, un peleador bueno, y me imagino que todos los que peleaste en ese peso, porque tú me has mencionado, ese era un tiempo donde no nada más en Puerto Rico, teníamos peleadores en México, habían siempre rival de México y Puerto Rico. ¿Quién es uno de los que más difícil te hizo ganar? Que fue...
Bueno, yo con Orlando Canizales perdí. Esa fue una de mis peleas fuertes, que vaya, ese hombre pega duro, ese hombre era tremendo boxeador. No es porque él ya no boxea, pero todavía está vivo. Es tremendo boxeador.
No, y está igual como tú.
Está en el Salón de la Fama del mundo.
Cuando tú peleas, Jimmy, cuando tú peleas con peleadores que estén a tu nivel, y tú sabes cómo uno pierde, uno viene para atrás y eso uno aprende, uno ajusta, y es como todo, pero las batallas, eso es lo que es, tener las batallas con los mejores.
Y así que aprende.
Y who as a fighter, you like, who's the first fighter you like? Even when you were fighting, that you looked up to?
Uno que idolize, que era como mi ídolo, ¿sabes? Él no es de Puerto Rico, él es nicaragüense, el primer campeón mundial nicaragüense.
Yo creo Alexis Arguello.
Alexis Arguello. Oye, no solamente que yo lo admiraba a él, me hice amistad con él. Él promovió 4 de mis peleas como profesional. Que me ayudó en el profesionalismo también.
Él sí peleó también en los 112, 122. Oye, la verdad que era un pegador duro, porque ese tipo pegaba. ¿Dónde sacaba
tremenda? No sé, porque el flaco ese era el flaco alto que tenía tremenda pegada.
Para que sepan, Jimmy Díaz, Alexis Arguello, todo el mundo siempre lo dice. Yo sé que tenemos mano de piedra Durán.
No, me encanta Roberto Durán. No estoy poniéndolo a él abajo.
No, pero
él es uno de los grandes.
Sí, uno de los grandes.
Pero mi ídolo como persona, a Durán lo conocí más tarde.
Ajá.
Pero a él lo conocí primero, a Arguello lo conocí primero. Yo tenía 16, 15 años cuando conocí al Arguello. Y el Arguello estaba entrenando. Paró de entrenar, vino y me dio la mano. Paró de darle el saco para venir a darme la mano. Y eso me inspiró, coño. Yo me estaba entrenando por un campeonato mundial y viene a darme la mano.
Eso sí, eso, y eso es lo que nada más estar aquí hablando contigo, estar aquí, hablar con ustedes, porque ustedes han sido el puente para muchos de los peleadores ahora. Ustedes, you guys have made that bridge. You guys have opened the doors for many fighters. You
Definitely.
know, not only especially Puerto Rico and Latin America, because fighters like Alexis Arguello, of Salvador Sanchez,
Those are great fighters.
those are guys that were coming from Mexico, Nicaragua,
Nicaragua,
and then
right?
you had Roberto Duran, who at the
From
time
Sudan, from
was coming from
Panama.
Panama, and he was also, even though he was in the welterweight, was it?
Well, actually, he was a lightweight,
He was a lightweight.
but
Okay.
then from one day to another, he moved up to welterweight. He skipped junior welterweight and he moved up to welterweight, and he beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Was Sugar Ray Leonard's first loss?
Wow, you know, it's awesome, man, to hear how your career started with people you fought. Now you also trainer.
Yeah, I
Who
was a
you've had
trainer.
your privilege to train, and who are you
Well,
training now?
I have trained amateur boxers only. I haven't gotten to. I worked in the corners from some pros, but mainly I'm sticking to amateur fighters.
Okay.
There's problems with the amateurs.
And not everybody dealing with the youngsters.
Yeah,
Not everybody has it.
you know, dealing with it's a little more difficult, but you have to like it to be able to do it.
Right,
Because
right.
the youngsters, they come to the gym whenever they want to. It's not like back when I was fighting. When I was fighting, I was there in the gym every day, every day, every day. Nowadays, a boxer goes to the gym 1 or 2 days, then misses a week, and then come back 1 or 2 days, and it's kind of hard to teach them and get them going like that.
Hey, Champ Jimmy, and that's exactly, man. Boxing, we all know. I'm not gonna ask you something that we all talk about. Everybody's question. I mean, it's all over about, how boxing. We've always had, just like every sport. There's a controversial,
Yeah,
There's
it's
some
always ups
things
and
that are
downs.
always
Yeah.
gonna be here and there, but things now, it seems like to make a fight is so difficult. When back in the days when you were fighting, that's it, man. Within 3 months, you guys, the fight was made. What do you think is the problem now? You as a professional, that you've been there in the past and you're seeing now what's going on. Is it actually the promoter, or
I
is it
don't
the
think.
fighters?
I think it's the fighters because most fighters now they want to fight like we used to call them tomato cans.
Okay, they still call
Yeah,
him cherry picker.
yeah. Okay. So you can't be fighting. Let me put it this way: you can't be fighting a bum every time you fight. You gotta fight some good competition, somebody who can give you, somebody who you can learn with. Okay, you're not gonna fight bums all the time, and that's what happens. It's happening now. Most of the guys they want to build up their career by fighting bums, and they get to the point where they are in the top of the world, but when they come to fight the real fighter, then they get beat.
And and that's exactly it. Back in the days, I remember, it was just like the number 8. If you were in the top 10,
You gotta
you're
fight
looking to
anybody
fight
in the top
for a
10.
world title fight within a year's time. But you will fight, the guy that's next. Who's next? That's the guy, not the one that you wanted to fight, or it wasn't like that.
But that's how it is now. They want you to you want to fight who you want to fight, not who they want you to fight. So you choose who you're gonna fight. Back then it was not. You had to fight whoever was there.
So you think the fighters has got more to do than the promoters?
I think so because the fighters are the ones who say yes to the fight or no to the fight.
Now, this is the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. So this is all new topic. We're gonna be talking about careers, success. We all have achievements in life. There's things that we don't remember, but the good things, when we graduated, when we our first girlfriend, things that we don't forget, our first child,
Yeah, first
when you first
kid.
won your first victory,
Yeah.
your first championship. Oh, now where do you put when you was called? When you tell me what happened when you got that call for that you got inducted to the Hall of Fame. You still remember?
I
I'm
remember,
sure
man.
you remember the second everything.
I was home.
Like, you
I
serious?
was with my kids. I was playing outside, and my phone rings. So I answered and said, this is so and so. I wanna congratulate you we just selected you to be inducted to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. I was like, me to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame? Like, I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm honored. It's an honor to be inducted to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
and the rest is history. It's like, oh, it was great.
It's awesome, Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you sacrificed for being here, supporting everyone, because you guys are the ones that we look up to in the young bloods. You know,
Yeah.
the amateur fighter. We have so much talent, and yes, like we just brought up. Hopefully, things will get better with the system.
I always hope that everything gets better.
Yes, yes. Hey, Jimmy, it's been a pleasure,
It's
man.
been a pleasure.
And we still, this thing still got today, we got tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about mi gente latina? Aquí tenemos un boricua, uno de los buenos aquí. Tú quieres dar un saludo a Puerto Rico, a tu gente donde ahora mismo tienes un minutito para darle gracias a Dios, sobre todo porque gracias a Dios estamos aquí. Pero ¿quiénes han sido los que lo han hecho posible a través de los años y te han apoyado?
Más que nada mis padres son los que más me han apoyado. Sabe que mi papá, que en paz descanse, fue a casi todas mis peleas. Mi mamá no quería que yo boxeara, pero papi sí quería que yo boxeara. So, mi papá era el que más me daba orgullo cada vez que yo peleaba y ganaba algo. Y era yo el campeón. Y wow, y mi papá se sentía bien contento. Eso me daba tremenda alegría.
Bueno, hey, listen. We're right here at the Hilton, 2023 Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. One of the greats, 2019, Jimmy Navarro. Jimmy, thank you for your time. Show that ring, please. Go ahead and put it out there. I had to bring my Laker ring, you know. But, yo, subscribe, Beast Boxing Tiger. Support our local fighters, man. And God bless.